it's Wendy Hernandez with Command the Courtroom. In this week's video, I want to talk with you about whether or not you should play games during these custody cases. So, when you're involved in a custody case, a lot of it is about strategizing. You have to consider what moves you're going to make. You have to take reasoned action. So, to that end, a custody case or any sort of family law case is like a game. But the types of games that I'm talking about are games that people play just with the intention of harassing or annoying or embarrassing the other side. And this comes up from time to time in my practice because there are a lot of attorneys out there who do play these types of games, which I think are just below the belt games, and they really don't do anything to further the case. So whatever strategy that I'm recommending that my client take, or whatever move I'm saying that we should make, it's always with the intention of putting things to an end, of resolving the case in a way that serves my client and that serves the children, serves the best interest of the children. When I have a client, though, who comes to me and says, hey, I don't want to do this, or I want to continue the court case, or I want to propound this request upon my ex because I think it will really embarrass him or her, or annoy him or her, or make him sweat or humiliate him or drag things on so we can starve him or her out. I just think that is a bad idea. It's not good karma, and I know that's not a legal term, but really, you increase your chances of everybody winning in these cases if you play like a straight shooter. And if you just do your best to make sure that whatever the outcome is fair and reasonable and in the best interest of the kids. And you really steer your focus away from humiliating, embarrassing, annoying the other party. So, it's a little bit of a soapbox today, but, I just had a case recently where a party had taken some action, and it was done only to frustrate my client and embarrass my client. I think the other party is trying to starve my client out so she gets to the point where she runs out of money and she has to let me go. And that's just, that's not fair dealing. And that it's true, nothing's fair in war. That's true. But in these cases, if you're not fair and the judge sees how you've been unfair and you've been unreasonable, when it all boils down to it, you could end up paying the other party's attorney's fees and costs. And that's a scary thing. And I've had clients of mine been ordered to pay tens of thousands of dollars of attorney's fees to the other side. And it's literally forced those clients into bankruptcy. And I've also had other parties ordered to pay my attorney's fees and costs because of their unreasonable behavior. So that's never a pleasant thing. Nobody ever wants an attorney's fees award judgment against them. And that's kind of a whole different topic for a different day. But that's just one of the sanctions that you could face by playing these games which are not above board. So when you are in the middle of your case, really, I think you should get it in your mind about what it is that you want and what tactics and tools you can use to support your desires. What evidence can you present to convince the judge and or convince the other party that what you're asking for is fair and in the best interest of the children? It never hurts to be above board. Now, having said that, sometimes good guys do finish last, and I've seen that happen plenty of times, and that's the scary thing about court. It's a gamble. Family law court is like taking your family to Vegas and throwing the dice on the table and gambling with your family's future. That's scary. You never know what's going to happen. But by being above board, at the very least, you're going to increase the chance or almost ensure that you're not going to have to pay the other party's attorney's fees. And hopefully you're going to increase the chance that you get a really good result for your family and you put an end to your case sooner rather than later. So I hope this video helps. Remember to go to my YouTube channel, Command the Courtroom, subscribe, get updates every week. Go to our Facebook page, like it, and head over to commandthecourtroom.com to sign up for the goodies there. Until next week, keep on trucking, and remember to command the courtroom.